The former advisor to the Afghan government, Torek Farhadi, who joins us from Geneva. Great to have you on the News Hour. Torek, from the outside looking in, we've seen here two swearing-in ceremonies at the same time. How should we read this?
Well, as a peace-loving Afghan, I respect and cherish the pride of any Afghan. So on any side of this wall, I congratulate both of them. But the reality is that this situation has a lot of risks for Afghanistan. If both parties don't agree to govern together, and I understand negotiations are in process, so I'm optimistic that a role could be found for the leaders of both sides to participate together in the peace negotiations. If this situation lingers on, it will devolve at the level of the man on the street. And that's where the danger starts, because the Afghan National Army is composed of the man on the street. The soldiers are from all parts of Afghanistan. And if the leaders don't agree, there will be unease in keeping the solidarity and the unity of the security forces in the long run. When they go on the vacation in their villages, they might not come back, or all kinds of things could happen that we hope will not happen. So we need unity.
Unity, indeed. And that was what Bilal mentioned as well, that Afghanistan should speak with one voice when they speak, the governments, that is, when they speak to the Taliban. And there are important talks this week. How does this, I don't know, confusion, for want of a better word, could this be seen by the Taliban, having two people calling themselves president?
Actually, it will create a great competition amongst them to make more confusion. Expect Dr. Ghani to release the 5,000 prisoners that he didn't want to release 10 days ago, to now release them in the next 2 weeks. Expect Dr. Ghani to reach out and create a very broad-based government in a way that he hadn't done in the last couple of years of his administration. He was surrounded mostly by his own colleagues. So each side will compete to demonstrate that they want peace. And actually, this might, at the end of the day, expedite peace. Let's remind ourselves that both of these leaders only had 1.7 million votes in Afghanistan, and there's 34 million people that want peace in Afghanistan. So there are other leaders in Afghanistan as well who will have role and influence in peacemaking with Taliban. And for the protocol, there is a government now. The international community went to President Ghani's inauguration. They have to, because they have soldiers on the ground who have to deal with an administration. So whether they wanted to go or not is a different story, but they recognize his administration as the one they will be dealing with to organize the exit of their troops from Afghanistan over the next 14 months.
All right.
That's the life of this government might only be 14 months. Because then everybody has to sit down with the Taliban and accept a larger government in a different shape.
Okay. Torek, we'll leave it there for today. Torek Farhadi, pleasure to speak to you here on TRT World's News Hour. Thank you.